Hello, welcome to my channel where we talk about all things shopping, style, fashion for the over 50s woman. Today it's autumn now in the UK and the weather is not very good this week. We've had a little bit, well, quite a lot of rain, wind, so things have definitely turned. I'm not saying we won't get some nice weather again at some point in the future. Sometimes September is nice, particularly in the south of England. We do sometimes get a hot week, but at the moment my thoughts have definitely turned to autumn. So I've decided to organise, restyle my autumn wardrobe, or my early autumn wardrobe, and I'm going to do that with you today and hopefully give you a few ideas of how you can begin thinking about your autumn wardrobe and making use of what you already have in your autumn wardrobe, as well as thinking about what new things you might like to buy. So step one is to go through your existing wardrobe. Actually pull out any items, A, that you really like, B, that still fit you, and C, try and get lots of neutrals and maybe just one or two colours. You don't want too many multicoloured things. That's not going to be a very easy way to build up a capsule wardrobe because nothing will go together. So see what you've got in your wardrobe, get it out. If you have got a rail like this, that's ideal, put it on a rail. If not, you'll have to put it on your bed or make a space in your wardrobe where you can actually have it empty and then put the items in there in one particular place. So find whatever's suitable for you, but get all those items into one place so you can actually have a good look, you can organise them, you can check that they're all clean, check that they fit you, things like that. And I've done that, as you can see. I've pulled out quite a few items that I've found that are along the colourways that I think will work for autumn, and the sort of clothing, you know, some light jumpers, some slightly heavier trousers or skirts, some jackets that are a little bit warmer as the weather starts to turn colder, some more sensible shoes as well. I've put away more of my summer sandals, got out more ankle boots, that sort of thing. So I'm going to show you in a minute what I've actually found, but that's step one. Actually see what you've got in your wardrobe that is going to be suitable. Step two then, the next thing to do is think about a bit more about a colour palette. So as I said, I've already sort of thought about what colours I want. I know that neutrals are still going to be very important this season, and they're the building blocks of your outfits. So I've got out quite a lot of my neutral bits and pieces that I can wear with other outfits to bring them all together. Then you can think of maybe an accent colour, maybe one, two, not more than that. Mine seems to be green that I think is going to be my accent colour. I have a couple of pieces in green already, including this dress that I'm wearing today. I'll just show you this before we go on. This is 3/4 length sleeves, a little bit wide but elasticated cuffs. It's ruched on the front. I've got a little tam belt with it. I'll step back so you can see it a bit more. It's a longer Madaxi style dress. It has nice pockets. There's a slight frill at the bottom. I think it was from White Stuff. Bought it in the spring. And this is going to go with my colour palette that I'm developing, so that's one of the pieces I've pulled out to wear. I think the green is going to go quite nicely with the other neutrals I have and with a couple of jackets and things that I've also got. So that's step two, choose your colour palette. As I said, colours that are in this autumn are greens, all shades of green, particularly things like olive green, khaki green, bit of forest green, that sort of thing. And then burgundy is actually going to be making a strong appearance. As I said to you the other day, I've had my nails done in autumnal shades of burgundy. That is going to be another colour trend we're going to see happening later on. But I think I'm going to use that as just an accent colour with the odd piece, maybe shoes or bag. But at the moment, I'm focusing more on my creams, my beiges, a bit of green. That's going to be my basic colour palette. So that's step two. Moving on to step three, I now need to go through each item and work out in categories, do I have enough? So do I have enough coats and jackets? Do I have enough trousers and skirts? Do I not have enough tops? Do I have enough warmer knitwear? Do I have some loungewear or activewear? Depending on your lifestyle, you might need a lot more comfortable clothing that you can wear in the house or to the gym or whatever. That's another category we can think about. And then finally, we'll have a look later at accessories. So going through each stage, let's have a look what I've got here. First of all, I've got a trench coat. This is a very pale green trench coat. I got it from Marks and Spencer's last year. It's going to work really well. It's a long line style. That's going to go well with all my outfits, I think. So that's definitely going in my wardrobe that I'm planning and working on. Secondly, I've got some, let's go to the dresses next. I've got this green dress as I showed you. That's going to be quite useful. I think I'm going to keep that in my wardrobe. I've then got, I did a video on this last week, my leopard print dress, which I'm going to use mostly as a skirt, to be honest. I've also got my brown geometric patterned dress with a self-tie belt, which I've shown you in other videos. I did pull out my blue polka dot, navy blue polka dot dress, but I think really it's more of a spring summer dress, so I'm just going to put that out of the way for the time being. It is navy, which isn't quite the neutral vibe I'm going for, and it's a little bit lightweight with those short sleeves and things. I'll probably put that away until the spring. I have also got my new denim dress, which again has a self-tie belt, gold buttons. That was from Phase 8. I think I've shown you that as well. So I have 3 or 4 dresses that will be suitable to make up part of my capsule wardrobe. The next section then I want to look at is jackets. I've got a new jacket from TK Maxx, an MK jacket. I showed you that before again in a previous video, but I forgot to say how much it was. It was just under £70, and that will be ideal for days like today, slightly rainy days, when you need something a little bit more heavier than just the very light trench coat. I've also got this jacket, which I bought not that long ago, which is a lovely casual neutral coloured jacket, slightly dark khaki with gold pressed stud buttons. Again, it's an MK one from TK Maxx. I was really happy with that. It fits nicely because it has a drawstring you can do up inside to nip in the waist. So it gives you a nice shape. It's got zip pockets as well. I'm really looking forward to wearing that. When I bought it, the weather sort of changed into summer weather and it wasn't really needed, but I'm going to be definitely wearing that. I also have 3 blazers here, which again you've seen in my last video on leopard print. Just a black one, a camel one, and a cream one that I've had for quite a long time. So they'll be fine, they'll go with everything. The cream one actually is the newest one, and luckily that still looks nice and clean. And people often comment that it's a really nice blazer. Actually, I got it from Sainsbury's, but a lot of people have said, oh, that's a nice jacket, where did you get that? So sometimes you can pick up bargains from the supermarket as well. As you know, I've got my waistcoat. You've probably seen that before from Marks and Spencer's. So I'm actually quite good on my jackets there. Going on to skirts. Well, I've got a denim skirt, a long Madaxi type denim skirt with a split. And I have my parachute skirt, which is fine maybe for a little bit longer. It's the right sort of colourways, but it's quite a light material. So I may not be able to get away with that much longer. And it's the sort of skirt that it shows the rain. When it rains, the wet shows up on the skirt. So I might have to stop wearing it then when it's rainy. Looking at shirts, the only shirt I could find is this denim shirt, which I really like. It goes with lots of things, very versatile, but that's the only thing I've got in the shirts and blouses section. So that's something I need to think about. I have a pair of light jersey trousers, they're black trousers as well, and that's the only trousers I could find. Don't really have a pair of jeans that I like at the moment that fit me. I've put away my skinny jeans for the time being because they're very out of style at the moment. I'm going to wait until they come back in style. And I haven't yet found another pair of jeans that fit me really well. I think if you're slightly apple shaped around the stomach, finding jeans can be really difficult. So that's something I might need to think about because I haven't really got any pairs that are suitable at the moment. Going on to tops. I've got a white t-shirt that might be useful as a layering piece, but obviously it's going to be not warm enough soon. I've got a roll neck jumper, bought this last year in a sort of light camel beigey shade, And then I've got a few cardigans. I've got a cream cardigan from M&S last year, and I've got my short sleeve cardigan, which I probably showed you recently in a video. And I've got a nice striped beige camel and white cardigan as well, which I think will mix and match quite nicely. So I'm okay on my cardigans. I've got not a lot in the way of jumpers there. Going on to my loungewear, well, here's where we fall down a little bit even more. I've got one hoodie that I've got, which is a suitable colour, nice and neutral. Also, I've got a little knitted waistcoat there, which I think will fit in with this coloured style. But I haven't really got any joggers, any casual sporty type trousers to wear at all. The ones I had either are just not suitable, or they've gone baggy or bobbly, or they're just not very nice, don't fit me, too loose. So I need to have a look at that. So that's the main sections. This is the area I'm falling down. So on to step 4. Step 4 is thinking about accessories. So I'm going to look at my bags, my shoes, my boots, belts maybe, see have I got the right accessories to go with the clothing that I've got already. Now they're at the bottom of the rail here. I'm going to show you a photograph. I thought it would be easier to talk you through the shoes then. You can see I've got a couple of pairs of ankle boots, which are neutral colours. They'll go with anything. I've got a couple of pairs of loafers, a black pair and a brown pair, which I'm just getting into wearing this year. I haven't really worn loafers before very much, but I'm actually liking the style of them when I do style those up with my outfits. And I've got a couple of pairs of ballet flats, which can look a little bit smarter than maybe the ankle boots. So I'm reasonably okay for shoes. Bags wise, I've got my suede bag there, which is neutral and will go with everything. I've got a smaller shoulder bag there, which is brown, neutral colour, and I've got a little black handbag there. I think I've got a tote bag as well that's a fairly neutral. I think it's browns and creams, so that will go with everything. So I'm okay on that. I've also got a couple of belts. I've got this little tan belt, I've got another tan belt, and I've got a cream belt. So I'm okay on that, and possibly could do with a black belt. That would be nice. To match some of my black shoes and things. You don't always have to match your belt and your shoes in your bag. In fact, it's a good idea just to match maybe 2 of them, and the third one can be something different, just to mix it up a little bit. So you don't have to always match, but I like, if I'm wearing a black pair of the loafers or the ballet flats, I like to wear a little black belt with it if possible. So that's my accessories. I think I'm okay on. So step 5 then is to make your shopping list. So actually sit down and write down the things that you would like to buy. So looking at mine, I don't need to buy the dresses and the jackets. I could do with possibly buying a slightly heavier weight skirt, some heavier weight trousers. I definitely need some more loungewear. Definitely need to buy some jogging bottoms, maybe another sweatshirt, something like that. And I could do with a heavier jumper. Probably the weather is going to be getting colder as we go through autumn. I haven't got anything very warm to wear as an outer layer, so that might be useful. And as I mentioned a minute ago, maybe a black belt. So that's my shopping list for the time being. So that's step 5. And then the last thing to do, step 6, is to actually find the items you want to buy. So you can either go online to whichever retail stores you like. I quite often use the M&S website, I use Phase 8 website. Or you can go to your shopping centre, go to the shops you want to go to. But I recommend doing a bit of online research first. You can actually find out some likely styles and colours that you're going to be able to buy. I've just actually done an online order for Marks and Spencer's, and I've also done a smaller order for Phase 8 as well. Some nice knitwear that they had in the Phase 8 sale actually, which they've still got online. So I'll let you know when those arrive. I'll show you what I've got and whether they've managed to fill the gaps in my wardrobe. So that's the basis of what I do each season to try and give myself a good chance of having a coordinated capsule wardrobe for the next season. And as you can see, my 6 steps, as I said, were evaluate what's in your existing wardrobe, choose your colour palette, identify any gaps. You can then look at suitable accessories, shoes, boots, etc. You can then make your shopping list and go and identify those items that you want to buy. And so happy shopping. I hope this has helped you. Hope it's useful for you. Please let me know in the comments. And if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll speak to you in another week. I'll show you what happened with my online shops and whether I've managed to make some good new purchases. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.